custom toilets to diamond shoes, and even a UFO delivering Mahomes some futuristic glasses. Mahomes owns things that no other NFL players own, from a $2 item up to something worth $20 million and things of every other price in between. First, Mahomes loved his item.
A BioStill, hydration drink. Someone who works out all the time, like me, you gotta make sure you stay hydrated.
And BioSteel didn't just have plenty of other flavors that me and my homeboy slurp on. Mahomes eventually invested his own money to become part owner, which got him his own flavor. But not long after, Mahomes and the BioSteel company dealt with poor mismanagement and bad decision making that not only led to the company going bankrupt, the company lost over $40 million, which made Mahomes' equity in the business become worth $0. Damn. But something easily worth more than that is what Mahomes got that came from outer space.
Yo.
Pretty sick, dude.
Now, alright, as crazy as that seemed, Oakley also created a space-themed video promoting Mahomes' new glasses called the Contrails, which is the same name as the smoke and steam that comes out of a rocket going to space. The glasses are black, gold, they even have the Roman numeral 2 on the lens for his full name, Patrick Mahomes II, and he's always blocking out the haters in his glasses that cost $175. But even that price is cheaper than Mahomes' next purchase that turned him into Santa Claus. December 25th, it was Christmas morning, and here's where the Mahomes family were all wearing their matching PJs to open gifts until Mahomes' daughter got a new toy. Alright, that's Mahomes' real Lambo that we'll see more of later on, and obviously a 1-year-old didn't get that. Her actual gift was a mini electric version that was a Urus to match her daddy's. Turning into Santa to gift her that cost him over $400. Hold on a sec. My Lambo's better than both of theirs. I'm just saying. But something I don't have is Mahomes' even more expensive gifts that came from the 2 biggest moments of his life. Cause moment number 1 earned Mahomes a crazy gift from the WWE. Cause, you know, Mahomes is a grown-ass man who still loves watching that fake stuff. And he'd both already showed up to a fight in a Rolls Royce with Logan Paul and I Show Speed.
Oh my God!
Then was at another fight where he beefed with a fighter who could have easily ripped his damn head off. Showing up to events, and Mahomes supporting like a fan, had the WWE create him something nobody owns. Then eventually, after Mahomes won his 2nd Super Bowl, something special was waiting at his locker. Hold up, man's got a custom Chiefs championship belt filled with plenty of stones. I mean, this thing was so crazy that even Triple H posted about it. Obviously, Mahomes loved it. That's why he was flexing it during the championship parade, and also because his custom belt cost over $500. But an even bigger moment in his life led to something even more expensive. Moment number 2 happened because on March 12, 2022, this was the day that Mahomes sealed the deal with his high school sweetheart. And we ain't even gonna yap about Mahomes getting his girl a gigantic fucking ring, alright? Since their wedding colors were white and light blue, they eventually got turned into a new, special Adidas shoe. Adidas gifted them some Mahomes ones, customized to match their wedding colors, and they were flooded in Swarovski crystals.
Oh my beautiful.
I mean, you can see they got the diamonds on them.
These beauties were something Mahomes even wore before a game. And they were especially shining when he talked about them being one of the things that he can't even live without. But those weren't real diamonds, so the shoes were only worth $800 and nowhere near the price of what Mahomes owns that came from a video game.
Oh my God, Fortnite!
Hell no, not that. Even if Mahomes is in that game, nobody plays that garbage anymore. Since Mahomes is literally a Madden god,
Got him! Oh, what a pass!
and all because he became a 99 overall, Madden dropped him off something exclusive.
Woo! Let's go.
Hold on, this isn't even COD, and man still got a care package. Regardless, it had a gold Xbox controller,
The Xbox controller, which I actually need another one, so that's good for me.
a special 99 card,
That's it right there. 99.
and most importantly, some crazy custom golf accessories.
A couple golf balls, which I will lose. Dude, that is sick. That's what I'm talking about right there, baby.
Patty Gilmore's club is dope as fuck. It's 24 karat gold plated. It has 99 club written on it because of his Madden rating. And it's definitely the most expensive item in the box since it's worth $2,000. Now, alright, Mahomes is always playing with sticks and balls, so I could see why he loved that. But I never, ever thought something that was worth even more of Mahomes would get bought by Tom Brady. Well, since Tom Brady's been collecting cards since he was a kid,
If you made it to this book,
Yes.
you were one of my all-time favorite players.
Okay.
Once he showed up to a shop, something in Mahomes was about to make Brady add another piece to his collection.
This Patrick Mahomes, I didn't even see that one.
This guy, yeah.
Chris, when did this come in? I haven't seen this one.
What are you talking about?
The Mahomes.
We're gonna pull this one from inventory. Okay?
Yeah.
I'll get you.
Put
an
it on
invoice.
his tab,
Yeah.
baby,
I'm gonna
right?
get him an invoice. No discounts.
Man's got a Mahomes rookie card that isn't just signed, graded 8.5, and is limited to only 99 in the entire world. Mahomes literally tried getting Brady to give it back. I mean, he knew how much it could go up in value from the little $7,500 that Brady paid, because some of Mahomes' cards become worth hundreds of thousands, $1 million, and hold on, even millions of dollars. All that money for pieces of cardboard. Well, some that makes a little bit more sense is when Mahomes spends a lot more money on things he wears, like one of his most expensive outfits that mixed 5 different brands at once. I mean, just take a good look at this right here. Man showed up to a game wearing multiple different brands. The first came from the off-white hoodie, which to me looks kinda bland, even though it cost $655. Second were the Amiri jeans with leather inside for damn near $1,100. Third and fourth were the Prada Adidas shoes, which have a mini designer bag on them and cost almost $1,200. Then the fifth brand came from Louis Vuitton with a red puffer jacket for $3,500 and the smooth backpack for $3,600. All the items in this fit helped Mahomes' drip cost $10,000. But none of the pieces in that fit had fans on their knees glazing it, like they did to Mahomes' expensive neck game. People could already see his chains from across the arena. Then the NBA even posted a clip of him where the diamonds were dancing. Now, alright, I have no idea why he was making that face, but Mahomes' chains are made out of black diamonds, which are usually only found in Brazil. And being that rare is why it not only seemed like every damn fan on the planet was commenting about him having some expensive neck. I swear it's hard to find Mahomes anywhere without these chains on, because he's always trying to flex them since each one costs $7,000, or in other words, $14,000 combined. But Mahomes got something worth double the price after he won an award. That came from the Pro Bowl game where Mahomes didn't just throw the first touchdown, then almost throw another if it wasn't for his slow-ass teammate. He did eventually lead his squad to a win and become MVP, which also came with a key. You can see Mads was cheesing in front of this smooth new luxury Genesis with blacked out rims. Then you could see it being driven off the field behind him during an interview. And even though his teammate wanted it,
I mean, he could give it to his left tackle.
nice try, buddy. Mahomes kept the car and whipped it around the city because it was worth $35,000. But not all of Mahomes' purchases are just fun and games. And every item we've gone through so far is way cheaper than what Mahomes did to help change kids' lives. Now, who would have thought Mahomes doing that would also involve cereal? But he teamed up with a company to make Mahomes Magic Crunch, aka his own version of Frosted Flakes with a dope-looking box that was going in stores all across Kansas City. And people weren't just scrambling around to get it. All 300,000 of the limited edition boxes were sold once fans heard the money was going to Mahomes' foundation.
I'm lucky enough to have a platform to start a great foundation called 15 in the Mahomies. It's a foundation that is designed all around kids, kids from either underserved communities that don't get the same opportunities that I had whenever I was young, or kids that are in the hospital that have chronic illnesses or have suffered major injuries, because those kids are the ones that train harder than me by 100 times every single day. And I want to make sure I can give back to them in any shape, in any way, in order to get them the resources that they need to have an amazing life.
But not only that, the foundation even partners with hospitals, which allows Mahomes to hang out with sick fans who desperately need some motivation. And all of that is only possible with donations like the cereal sales, which gifted Mahomes' foundation $100,000. Man, shout out to Mahomes. But things from him don't only help kids. Mahomes spending more on his teammates had fans saying crazy things about him. People were pressed when his boys got something that Mahomes already owns 3 of. I'm talking about custom golf carts, like one themed after his foundation, another with his logos all over. There's even a Coors Light mobile. Now, since Mahomes loves carts so much, he got each offensive lineman their own cart with 4 seats, their jersey number, last name, and of course got them all in Chiefs colors. Now, his teammates were so hyped, one of them even called Mahomes king. Wait a minute. The only king I know is LeBron, so watch your mouth, alright? But anyways, when fans saw the gifts, they instantly started cooking Mahomes. From saying he's a wannabe Trevor Lawrence, cause that man already got his boys golf carts, to asking Mahomes what he got the refs, and saying this is privileged, or that Mahomes should have donated the money to charity. In my opinion, they were all just salty that they weren't getting golf carts that cost Mahomes a combined $165,000. But time is money, and those gifts were definitely cheaper than 4 of the craziest watches that Mahomes owns. It'll only take 60 seconds of you watching these to feel poor. Cause first is the watch that he wore while sitting courtside with his boys. Audemars Piguet that's all rose gold with diamonds almost everywhere you look, which cost him $250,000. The second watch was something he matched with his fit while walking to the Super Bowl. This black AP got named after a skeleton since, in the watch you can kinda see the bones, and cost Mahomes $275,000. Then there's the third watch, which is his most expensive AP that he wore while walking into another game. It's all silver with a red face and isn't just owned by a GOAT from another sport, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. It costs $330,000. Now listen, I don't have much time left, so I gotta zoom. Because Mahomes' most expensive watch is something he's always got on, even while receiving awards. His Rolex Daytona has rubies, sapphires, emeralds, and other gems, making it one of the craziest rollies ever. $500,000 just to tell the time is wild, and looks like I made it on time. But the time that Mahomes spent over $1 million, it got the police involved. Something that crazy came after Mahomes' purchase that had to do with a certain restaurant's condiment.
My favorite probably is the Whataburger ketchup. That's Texas people would know that.
And after saying that, Mahomes spent his own money opening the first Whataburger in Missouri just to make his entire state ketchup fiends. And once it was time for the grand opening, not only were some cars lined up for miles while other fans were camping out the night before.
So originally I got here about 4 a.m., wanted to camp out, get ready for it. I even brought a sleeping bag.
All this traffic and craziness got so out of control that the police got involved. The ops were all over the place, and they must have been telling Mahomes how to handle a stampede of people like this in the future, cuz after Mahomes spent $1 million opening the first location, he opened almost 30 more. But something that costs even more than one store are 4 of Mahomes' cars combined. Everything he drives only gets crazier as we go. And that's why I'm not gonna yap about the muscle car he got to promote his new shoes, cuz old school cars are ass. Mahomes went from driving like Vin Diesel to something actually dope when he got this. I'm playing, that's his daughters from earlier. Mahomes' actual Urus has a custom red interior and isn't only something he drives. His wife is always flexing the Lamb like it's hers.
We got a new car! Hey!
But even though that cost Mahomes $250K, Mahomes spent way more to buy him and his wife some supercars that matched. Well, kinda. Yeah, they're both Raris, but hers is an F8 Tributo. It came in a special edition color and was a gift for Mother's Day. But as sexy as that thing is, so was the $320,000 car. And that's why Mahomes needed his own Ferrari to be even faster. His gray Rari is called the 812 Superfast because, well, it can go super fast, over 200 miles an hour. It also has the biggest engine that can possibly fit in a car this size, and is so fast that GQ awarded the car as the most fast supercar. Now, I don't know what the hell that means, but even at $375,000, Mahomes has one final car worth more that I'm always seeing rappers with. Rolls Royces don't only cost hella rolls. They're crazy, and Mahomes actually got his version as a one-of-a-kind. He got a Cullinan whited out with matching rims.
This is gonna be a cocaine white.
I ain't never seen that. And even though Mahomes' car definitely looks crazy from the outside, I'm sure you can guess what my favorite feature is in the inside. Ooh. Now, cause this car stands out, fans always see Mahomes driving it in public and pulling up to practice in it. But not only did the car cost $400,000, all 4 of his cars combined cost over $1.3 million. But Mahomes spent millions more on something that ended up on Netflix. Now, I probably didn't even see it on there because I'm usually Netflix and chilling with a girl, and you know how that goes. But for Mahomes, it's crazy that even happened because where Mahomes lives started out as this. Then Mahomes bought that land and turned it into one of the craziest mansions in NFL history. Listen, Mance is a pool with a slide, a spot to play damn near any sport, and Chiefs colored LEDs all over. Then inside, there isn't just a full court to hoop, plus his own custom home gym.
Come on. All right, here we go. Right now, big shapes, big loop. Yep.
Once Mahomes was on Netflix's show Quarterback, the entire world got a sneak peek in his mansion that is one of the biggest fish tanks ever and a trophy room where you can see everything he's won. So I would not be surprised if his bathroom had a crazy looking toilet like this. Cause getting the mansion apparently cost him over $8 million. But Mahomes' next purchase was not just more expensive. It had him learning to go pro in a completely different sport. Now, definitely not talking about hooping, definitely ain't talking baseball, not even golf. I'm talking about I already know Mahomes saw how crazy F1 races were, because he instantly invested in his own team and cars. His team, Alpine, raced around in a multicolored masterpiece that was sponsored by Red Bull.
Red Bull gives you wings.
And it wasn't just a car Mahomes used for some Instagram pics. He eventually got lessons on most of the equipment from a pro, just so that he could help work as a pit crew member and learn how to become an actual driver.
Whoa! A little bit relevant in the simulators. Wow. That is freaking insane, man. Dude, that was insane.
Mahomes might have loved it, but he definitely looks better in a football helmet. So I think he should just stick to that and let his team drive the race car that he bought for $12 million. But now, the moment we've all been waiting for. The $20 million purchase Mahomes bought that was so expensive, it changed his entire city's airport.
We're in the Phenom 300 right now, which is an amazing aircraft. First off, there's a ton of room.
His private jet is something he travels in more than any car nowadays. It's got plenty of seats with a couch, buttons that make hidden tables pop out, and wait, a built-in remote to control the volume on a Field Flicks vid? Oh my god, if this man's really out there watching us while joining the Mile High Club, the least you could do is subscribe too, man. But Mahomes' journey with jets did not end with him buying the smooth Oreo-colored one for $20 million. It had him partner with the company AirShare that provides jets for people kinda like Air Uber, which eventually got the entire Chiefs organization to fly like Mahomes.
They fly 25,000 hours a year, 300 employees, 150 of those are full-time pilots, getting the team, families, and executives wherever they need to be, whenever they want to go.
So, once the Chiefs signed a deal to use AirShare exclusively, jets like Mahomes's were being used on the daily by his teammates. Then the Chiefs even got their own plane hangar built at the Kansas City airport. Not only did all this come from Mahomes buying something for 20 mil, this video right here is free to click. I'm going over there, so hopefully I see you there. And make sure you subscribe if you didn't, alright? Peace.